right here, right motherfucking now is where it starts. The only reason that you're gonna have to change, the only reason that you want to change is gonna have to be for you. You can't lie to yourself. You're not gonna get away with anything energy wise. That person in the mirror is the only one that you cannot fake it with. And look, the only way that you are going to change your life is if you get real. Because if you've been indulging in things that are continuing to take away from you over a course or a period of time that is longer than just a day or longer than just a one-time experience, it is much more than just an so-called accident, or it is much more than a mistake. It is something that you are choosing to do. It was something that you chose to do in the first place, and you know that's not for you. But the only way to change, like I said, is to be real. You got to say all the things that you don't want to hear. You got to say it to your motherfucking self. You got to get real on this. And then on top of that, you got to take action to make these motherfreaking changes today. Why waste your life? Why waste the time? Why waste the precious energy and the opportunity that you have when you can make that change right here, right now? You could be like, oh, I'm gonna stop in a week. I'm gonna stop in a month. I'm gonna stop in 3 days. Why? When you can stop right now. So you're saying it's okay to waste this amount of time up until you get to that point, right? That's not you. You know that's not you. You know you are much more than that. And my life started changing when I got real with myself and I started putting everything into actions. I had to have great intentions, but they had to be followed up with great motherfucking actions. I cannot play, I cannot lie, because if I did, then it would stay the same, and that's not what I wanted out of myself, because what I was doing was not me. What I was doing was taken away from me. It was me and it was taken away from me. And that's the only thing. You got to be real, and you got to say all them things to yourself that you don't want to hear, them things that you've been lying about, them things that you've been pushing away, them things you become more acceptable to when you know you are so much more. And I had to cut off the bullshit. I had to stop doing all that shit because I wasn't keeping my word with myself. I was being more acceptable to the bullshit and allowing for these distractions to continue to take away from me. And what was it doing for me? Nothing. It was just keeping me in the same position, keeping me thinking the same bullshit, negative thought patterns that continue to keep you in the same spot, when really, at a moment's notice, you could change for the better. And then after you get that instant gratification of whatever it is that you're involving yourself with, that's when you start to get in that mode. You're like, oh, I'm gonna change all this, all that. Oh, I don't need this. Oh, I don't need that. Can you cut it off for a week? If you ain't addicted to it, if you don't need it, can you cut it off for a week at a moment's notice? Let that shit go. Let that shit go. That's what I had to do. And up until the point I stopped accepting what was going on around me, because I want my life to change for the better, not to stay in the same spot and just be okay with where I'm at. Yes, I am happy to be where I am right here, right now, but that doesn't mean I don't want to get better. And that was my only thing. I knew what I wanted, but were my actions following that? Were my intentions following that? No. You got to be real. And like I said, up until that point, I didn't want that for me no more. I was bullshitting. I did not want that to be me. Not keeping my word, being distracted, bullshitting. No. Because I know I have great light in this life, and I see it more and more every single day that I am focused, that I am determined, that I am doing what I truly love to do. I cut off the weed, cut off the distractions, started taking myself serious, working out for myself every single day, doing my passion, do what I love, and showing up for me and have the greatest intentions. And like I said, following with the best actions. That's when my life started changing for the better, and it continues to do so more and more every single day. I am manifesting the life of my dreams. It is happening for me. Whatever it is that I say manifest into my life, because this is that energy, and I follow with nothing but pure motherfucking power. I do not accept that bullshit, because that's not me, and that's not what I want out of life. What I want out of life is the real me. The happiness, the peace of mind, the joy, the love, being able to simply keep my word and know I am doing it, knowing I'm making it happen. It is no question. Whatever it is that I say is coming into my life. Whatever it is that I say I'm going to do. No bullshit, no nothing. You got to be real with yourself. Whatever it is that you feel like has been holding you back, whatever it is that you feel like has been distracting you, you got to get real. Tell yourself what is going on. Look at that person in the mirror. Get real. Because only you could change. You can want change, but are you going to change? It starts right here, right now. Don't accept no excuses. Don't compare the circumstances of your life to what somebody else is doing. You could be 20 years old, you could be 25, and you could be like, oh, this person was fucking off until they was 30 something, until they was 40, and then they got their life together. So that means you want to do the same shit? You got to learn from what you see. You got to learn from the things going on outside of you, and most importantly, you got to learn from yourself, because you can get involved with something and you can see if it's for you or if it's not. If you want to continue to include it into your life, or if it's going to continue to take away from you if you do. You got to be real with yourself. Up until that point is when my life started changing for the better. Like I said, I've always had the mindset, but was your actions following that? Be real. And then your life will start to change for the better. If you truly want to change, if you truly want what you want out of life, you know what you got to do to get there. And there's no excuse. You have the intuition. You have that mindset. You have that greatness, that light, that power, that energy, that source within you. You are the power. You are the gift. And man, every single day I feel this energy within myself, because I am being me. I'm striving towards purpose. I'm doing what I love to do. I am involving myself with my family, and not that I wasn't, but it's a balance with everything. It's a balance with everything. Included in my passion, working out, eating good, everything. Not being distracted and not being acceptable to the bullshit just because you continue to do it over a course or a period of time. And you're like, all this, all that, all. Fuck what everybody else is talking about. What do you want? And what are you going to do to get it? Right here, right now. My life is everything I want it to be, and it continues to manifest into so. Because I am aligned. I am focused. And I do not accept the distractions of the bullshit. It's my time right here, right now. And you got to know that. Maybe even keep a promise with yourself. A promise is something that's so sacred, and it cannot be broken. I was lying to myself on so many occasions, so many things. I was lying on this. Not saying I was just lying on every completely thing, but I was not keeping my word. My promises, man. And that hurt me. That hurt within me. I didn't like that. That's not me. And I promised myself to change for the better. I promised myself to keep my word on everything. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to make it happen. Whatever it is that I say I'm going to do, I'm going to do. I'm going to flow beyond measure. I'm going to achieve everything I want. And that is my promise. And I'm going to keep my word. And that's on everything. I'm not going to lie I'm not going to lie on nothing. And it's been that way. And it's going to stay that way. And I'm going to continue to grow and add and stoke the motherfucking fire. I can't be stopped, and I won't be stopped. And it was never something that was challenging. It was never something that was impossible. It was just the mindset that you had. It was a mindset flip that you needed. And now that you have, you can see that this shit ain't hard. It's so simple. It was just a mindset, man. This shit is so simple. You got this in every way. I believe in you with my heart. And you should take the things that you've been through, the experiences, or if you were involving yourself with something that you didn't like, you should learn from that. Right here, right now. Not accept nothing less than that. Only greatness. Only you. What you truly want. The love for life. Everything. Just be real. I had to be real with myself to change for the better. And like I said, it continues to grow. I wasn't gonna start lying. And with everything that's going on, man, especially with everything going on, I wanted to be better for myself, but also after that, I want to be better for everybody that's around me, my family, because there be so many people that you can silently inspire that you may not even know about. Somebody may always be looking at you, whether it's family, whether it's this, whether it's that, but that should not be any kind of pressure or none of that shit. That should just make you want to show out and ball out even motherfucking more. It's your time now more than ever, and just be real. I helped me to change. I had to do it for me. My family helped me change. My beautiful daughter. I knew I was never and will not ever tell a lie or lie on her about anything or put anything on her. She's a free spirit. I love that little girl. She ain't even here yet, but I just have to be the best version of me for me. And then I want to show her, and I'm going to show her what it is to be real. A real motherfucking man, happy, a dream maker, everything. In so many ways, she don't even know that she changed the motherfucker's life. But I had to do it for me first. Be real. Don't let this shit take away from you. Let it build you into that motherfucking monster.